Today's episode of Chicago Bears Now is presented by Butcher Box. Football is back. Hop on the grill and grill some high-quality meats and seafood from Butcher Box, and you can get 2 free pounds of bonus chicken with your order if you use our link below, butcherbox.com/NFL Daily, and our promo code NFL Daily. That is butcherbox.com/NFL Daily. Promo code NFL Daily. High-quality meats from Butcher Box. All right, let's get you caught up on the latest Chicago Bears news and rumors. And really, a big chunk of today's show is around this first story that we're going to talk about. Domonique Foxworth, ESPN NFL analyst, hopped on his podcast, the Domonique Foxworth Show, and said Justin Fields should demand a trade and hold out and get out of Chicago. We're going to completely dispute this idea in a moment, but let's give Foxworth 10 seconds here and let him explain, or at least attempt to. Justin Fields should demand a damn trade, he says. The Bears don't have enough good players. Their cap is messed up. They didn't draft and sign all that well. Hold out and force a trade. Well, let me just get this out right from the beginning. This is one of the dumbest takes in the history of takes when it comes to the internet. And there's been a lot of bad ones around the Bears this offseason, but this is one of the dumbest ones yet, and we're going to outline that for you guys. Let me just first say this, though. The mention of their cap is messed up, that's thanks to Ryan Pace, okay? That's got nothing to do with Ryan Poles. So I don't know if he's going after Poles with that statement, but if he is, he has no idea what he is talking about, because Ryan Poles had to clean up the books this year, which is honestly a big reason why they weren't big spenders in free agency. If you think this is the dumbest take you've seen today, I'm asking you, type Y for yes or type H for hell yes. I mean, the only reason I throw today on there is because we've seen some bad takes around the Bears this offseason. Type H for hell yes if you think it's the dumbest take you've seen today. It's the dumbest one I've seen so far. Let me check my invisible watch here, really my laptop clock. It's 12:20 Central Time. We got 12 hours to go, so there's plenty of time for someone to top Domonique Foxworth. Type H for hell yes. This is the dumbest take I've seen on the internet all day. And here are some reasons why this is dumb, and this is just a few. There's plenty more. Fields hasn't proven anything in the NFL, and that comes from a Justin Fields truther and as someone who called Matt Nagy an absolute fraud last year. But Justin Fields has no reason to demand a trade. He's proven nothing in his year in the NFL so far. I think he's made strides this offseason. I have high hopes for him. I think he's going to be the guy. But right now, we can't say that he's proven to be that guy. This is not a 7-year vet. He's got 4 years left on his rookie contract. No second-year quarterback, to my knowledge, has ever held out and requested a trade. I can't remember a single time of it ever happening. Bears scheme is catering to him, so sure, they didn't go out and spend $75 million on weapons this offseason, but they also have $60 million in dead cap to clean up the book. Shout out Ryan Pace. But the coaching is catering to him. The staff they hired and the way they designed this offense is around Justin Fields' strengths. So it's not like they've been incompetent to trying to help him succeed. And most importantly, Fields is happy in Chicago. He continues to say that. Yesterday he said he's glad the Niners passed on him. I'm happy to be here in Chicago. So there's just no reason at all for Justin Fields to say, hey, Ryan, we got 3 days till the opener. I'm going to hold out and demand a trade. I'm not playing here anymore. This makes no sense. He's got no leverage to do this. He doesn't want to do this, and I think that's even more important. This is just an all-time bad take by Domonique Foxworth, who at times has actually had some good takes, but this is a bad one. Justin Fields is focused. He's locked in. He's ready to go for this season. He balled out in the preseason. He's ready to be that guy for this franchise. And yeah, does Foxworth have a point that there aren't just superstar pieces around? Yeah, but we all know that. We've broken that down all off season long. That doesn't mean, though, that the Bears haven't or don't believe in him and haven't done anything at all to help him. Fields is focused on playing well. Luke Getsy is focused on designing an offensive game plan this Sunday to put him in a position to succeed. The Bears believe in him. They voted him a team captain, okay? There just is no legitimate reason to say that Justin Fields should demand a trade. He's got no leverage to do it. He's got no reason to do it. It's not going to happen. It's an awful idea. And then I see Foxworth goes on Twitter, I'm getting attacked. I can't talk to all you at once. What podcast should I hop on? Hey, you see this, Dominique, you can hop on anytime. But, I'm not going to go out of my way to bring you on because I just shot down your idea in less than 5 minutes. Where the national media sucks at times, ButcherBox is fantastic. They offer high-quality meats and seafood that can be delivered straight to your doorstep for free shipping if you are in the continental U.S. if you use our link and promo code butcherbox.com/NFL Daily and code NFL Daily. Some of the benefits of ButcherBox is just the incredible value. You can enjoy a range of high-quality cuts that are really difficult to come by in your local supermarket. Sure, if you go to, one of those local butchers, you might be able to find something, but you don't need to do that because ButcherBox is going to deliver straight to your doorstep for free, like I mentioned. No surprise fees as well. Obviously, you got to pay for the meats, but no extra charge, no delivery fees right there as well. Recipe inspiration, guides, tips, hacks, even some personalized ones so you can cook up the best high-quality meat possible. And the best part about ButcherBox is when you do go to the grocery store, you don't need to buy chicken breasts anymore because you get 2 pounds of free-range organic chicken breasts for free with every order when you use our link, butcherbox.com/NFL Daily and code NFL Daily. That is butcherbox.com/NFL Daily, code NFL Daily. I've got some burgers in the fridge ready to go that I'm going to throw on the grill tonight for Thursday night football. Come on, it's football season, tailgating season. Get some high-quality meats today. ButcherBox.com/NFL Daily, code NFL Daily. ButcherBox is going to have you covered all season long. Also, David Montgomery defending QB1. He called Justin Fields special heading into the Bears opener against San Francisco. Here was a larger quote from Monty as he hopped on the Marquee Sports Network. He said, "Fields is special. I've never seen anyone with as much composure as him. I'm super excited to see what he's going to do. It's going to be fun to watch." He also should have said it's going to be fun playing next to him because Monty, a good player that Foxworth probably failed to mention. The Bears do have good players, believe it or not, just not as many as we were hoping to see in the future. The point is, though, Bears players believe in Fields. Bears coaches believe in Fields. We heard that all offseason long. That got confirmed when Justin Fields was voted as a team captain yesterday, that all the noise we've been hearing is true. He's emerged as a leader. He's improved as a player. He's got hold of this offense right now. When you get voted team captain, that confirms all that. You know who didn't get voted team captain? Trey Lance in San Francisco. I so badly want this team and this quarterback to prove the national media wrong. Like, I so badly want this team to win on Sunday. I know it'll just be one game. If they go out and beat San Francisco, that's going to silence some people for at least a little bit, at least a day. Maybe we'll have a day without a garbage take from someone like Domonique Foxworth, who has joined the rest of the national media in saying that this team is screwed and Fields is screwed. I hope this team proves them wrong. This is why you subscribe to Bears Now, because we bring you good opinions and analysis, and when we're tough on the team, we are. I've said it and said, yeah, this isn't a great roster. This isn't a perfect way to build around Fields right now, but I also understand that it's going to take time. They had to clean up the books, and there's a lot of factors. Subscribe to the channel. We're free. We're trying to beat the 49ers report in new subs this week. Help us out. Let's get there. Oh, and by the way, round of applause. Thank you, guys. We crossed 51,000 subscribers. The road to 52K is underway. If you like my analysis better than Domonique Foxworth, go ahead and subscribe. Let's get to the end of the show here and talk about Armon Watts, who was the surprise cut in Minnesota, and he talked about getting cut and about what he expects to be in Chicago recently. Here's what he had to say about getting released first and foremost. He said, "For me, it was crazy because it kind of took me completely off guard. I was a starter in Minnesota, so not making their 53-man roster took me completely off guard." Now, as far as joining the Bears, he had to say this: "I think it's the perfect defense for me. I think they'll get a lot out of me just being able to attack and use my skill set in the pass rush." So Armon Watts started last year at defensive tackle in the Vikings 3-4 scheme, or 4-3 scheme, excuse me. They switched to a 3-4. They surprise cut him. They didn't like him as a scheme fit. Bears switch from a 3-4 to a 4-3, ironically, and say, oh, that guy's available. He got cut, 5 sacks last year. We'll pick him up. I think he's got a chance to be a starter pretty quickly here in Chicago. You look at Armon Watts' season a year ago in Minnesota, 46 tackles, 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 10 quarterback hits. As an interior pass rusher, that'll play. You come down here, give me 4 or 5 sacks as an interior defensive lineman. That's exactly what Matt Eberflus and this defense is looking for. I love the pickup. I think he's got a real chance of starting very, very quickly. Now, will Armon Watts eventually be a starter? Type S for starter, type B for backup. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, right now, he's listed as a backup on the Bears depth chart, but I like Angelo Blackson, but I could see Watts plugging in there. What's cool about him, he's flexible. He can play the 3-tech. He can play the nose tackle spot. He's kind of a tweener there. He can play both spots at a fairly high level. I expect him to rotate in very, very heavily and be involved on this defensive line. Matt Eberflus also commented on him. He says he's an athlete that stays on his feet. He's got really good rush ability, which is what we're looking for in there, but he's also got anchor to stay in there and anchor the point. He's a really good addition, and we're excited to get him. We heard Ryan Poles talk about it after cutdown day, that they were shocked that he got released. I'm excited for this guy. I mentioned it a second ago. He can play both defensive tackle spots. I expect him even week one, coming in here quickly, learning the scheme. Shouldn't be too different than what he was playing in last year, to get out there and play some snaps. I don't think he'll play 50 snaps or anything, but 20, 25 snaps, I think that's very much a possibility. I'm excited for this pickup. I think out of all the waiver claims, the guy who can help you right away the most is Armon Watts. All right, appreciate everybody for tuning into the show. If you're a real one, type FGB in the comments, because we all hate the Packers here on this show. Get the FGBs rolling. 10 days away from week 2 against the Packers. Get your FGB shirts. You can message me for more info. Subscribe to the channel as well. 3 days away from the opener. I know, Packers week 2. We got a lot of focus on that game. But, hey, 49ers week 1. I want to drown out the haters. Let's go, baby. Subscribe to the channel. Join us this Sunday. We'll have a couple videos between now and then as well to get you ready for kickoff, and we'll be live 15 minutes before kickoff on Sunday. It's youtube.com/BearsNow. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. We'll see you soon here on the channel.